What is going on, guys? Miles here, and today we're going to be looking at what could possibly be the first ever leaks for the upcoming Call of Duty 2017 title. Let's do this. And I know I'm pretty late to this, but recently I've been super busy and I haven't really had just a lot of time to just sit down and talk about this leaked information. But to me, this seems to be pretty legit, and as you can see on screen right now, we have what looks to be Call of Duty World War II. At first I was quite unsure about this image, but it seems to be pretty legit because these images and the pictures haven't really been found elsewhere where they've been like copied in and edited slightly, so it seems to be quite a genuine image, and the same person who actually leaked this information actually leaked some information also about Infinite Warfare before the game was released. He leaked things to do with the maps, the prototype weapons, etc. So it looks like Call of Duty for 2017 will be going back to the old school roots, which I'm not really surprised about, but at the same time I kind of am, because I know a lot of people were getting sick of the new movement system with the boost jumping and stuff like that, and also Activision mentioned how they're going to be changing it and they'll be going back to their roots for 2017, but I didn't really expect to be going to World War II, honestly. I was thinking maybe around World War I or the Vietnam War, because back in Call of Duty 5, Treyarch made a game called World at War, which a lot of you guys will know, which is set around the same time, so I didn't really expect there to be a similar game 9 years later. As you can see on this image, there's some text called r/World War II, which is actually a subreddit which you guys can go and visit if you type in reddit.com/r/WWII. You can actually go onto this subreddit where there's a bunch of information and people discussing Call of Duty World War II, which will be made by Sledgehammer Games in around November. I think overall Infinite Warfare didn't really do great in terms of sales, even despite it being bundled with CoD 4 Remastered, so I'm not surprised to see them be going back to their roots, and personally I'm pretty damn excited about it as well, because I was getting quite sick of the new movement system. It seemed to be like quite random based, so I wasn't a huge fan of it, and I'm actually really excited to be going back to boots on the ground. As mentioned earlier, this Call of Duty World War II game will be developed by Sledgehammer Games rather than Treyarch, who you may have expected it to be developed by, which is quite interesting because Sledgehammer Games have worked on 2 Call of Duty titles in the past. They worked with Infinity Ward for Modern Warfare 3, and they were the lead developer for Advanced Warfare. And I know Advanced Warfare isn't the most popular Call of Duty game ever, but you do have to give props to Sledgehammer Games because they were pretty innovative with that game. They added the new movement mechanics, which were followed then by Treyarch and Infinity Ward, and they also added weapon variants for the first ever time, which were quite a cool feature, and they did also add supply drops, which are a cool feature when you think about it, but the way they were implemented was pretty bad because it was really difficult to get what you wanted, and they made them available for purchase with COD points. But I do have some faith in Sledgehammer Games for coming up with some innovative features for the next Call of Duty title, which I'm looking forward to. For the multiplayer, a lot of people are worried that the game might feel quite slow after playing Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3, where they are quite fast paced because you have the thrust jumping, you have sliding and stuff like that, but I think as long as they add unlimited sprint and sliding into the upcoming Call of Duty title, I don't think the pace of the game will be a problem. I'm hoping that the multiplayer maps will be sort of old school and war-torn as well, because in like the recent Call of Duty games, the maps have been sort of like clean, which doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense when you're shooting around guns and you have a load of grenades and stuff, so I'm hoping the battlegrounds will be super war-torn and it'll make multiplayer a load of fun. Along with the original image, we also have a couple of pictures which look to be a steelbook for the game, which says Call of Duty World War II, as you would expect, as a picture of like a soldier looking between the eyes for the numbers, which looks really cool in my opinion, but there are a couple of different versions of them. We have the soldier one, as you just saw. There's also one of like a picture of a beach, and there's one of a soldier's back. They look pretty awesome, and I really like the design of them, honestly, because they have that old school feel to them, especially with the colours they've used, so I really like them, but it appears to be some sort of like concept art for the game, so I'm not sure which one they'll actually use for the full game's release. One feature which is quite often overlooked, but I'm actually really looking forward to, is the campaign for the upcoming Call of Duty game, because if it is based in World War II, I think they could actually do an amazing job with the story, because the Call of Duty campaigns are honestly pretty good. I've heard the Infinite Warfare one is pretty amazing, but my favourite Call of Duty campaign in history would probably have to be Black Ops 1, and I started around Modern Warfare 2. I just felt like the Black Ops 1 was just super awesome, and it was like old school, and it had a really awesome story to it, so I'm hoping World War II can have a similar effect. And finally, the final part of the trifecta would have to be zombies, which I'm almost certain will be coming to Call of Duty World War II, because it's sort of like a staple feature in Call of Duty at this point. And Sledgehammer Games did sort of like fiddle around a bit with zombies back in Advanced Warfare, which I don't think was a super popular game mode, because I never played it personally, so I'm not really sure about that one. But let me know what you thought of Advanced Warfare zombies down in the comments below. But I guess they finished up that story, although once again, I have no idea what they did with it. So I hope they're going to be moving on to a new zombie storyline for the upcoming game. And the one thing I want to see return in Call of Duty World War II Zombies will be the scary factor, which has sort of been missing over the last couple of years in my opinion. I'd say like the last map, which I was sort of like worried when playing, would have to be Mob of the Dead, which was absolutely an amazing map. But since then, in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare Zombies, I haven't really felt worried when playing the game. It's been a lot more like light-hearted, especially in Infinite Warfare, which I understand is sort of like a different way of playing zombies, which is fine. But I would like to see the scary vibes return, and I think they can achieve the scary factor just using the World War II setting. Hopefully we'll play some zombies in like abandoned buildings and stuff like that, and I think it could be pretty amazing. And I think that could be quite nice, because Infinity Ward Zombies will be sort of that light-hearted game mode where you just go around mowing down zombies, listening to music and stuff like that. And then Treyarch Zombies could be sort of like the complex, puzzling game mode where you have to try and solve puzzles. And then in Sledgehammer Game Zombies, there's this sort of scary feeling, and I think that'd be quite a nice cycle. And the last piece of information we have is by Mega Constructs, which appears to be a toy company which are working in partnership with Call of Duty, as they have this like old school vehicle and two old school soldiers holding like old school weapons. So to me, this definitely hints towards a World War II style Call of Duty game. But there we have it. That is the first set of information we've ever received on the upcoming Call of Duty 2017 title based around World War II. I'll be definitely keeping you guys updated as we get more information about the upcoming Call of Duty, and I'll make a playlist so you guys can check out in the description as I update it with more videos. But if you guys found the video useful, remember to leave a like and subscribe for more Call of Duty 2017, and I'll see you guys in my next video.